Hey, so I'm here with Lisa from the Strength Code, Lisa May. Great to be with you. Obviously, Lisa, you just got finished working with Pete Surqua and had a really great experience. I'd love to hear how that's been and what it's been like for you. Before you got started with Pete, though, what was the main problem you're experiencing in your business?
There was a very specific thing that happened. So I'm in a really seasonal market. So getting people in that are full-time residents is huge for us because summers are like tragic. And we had just had two full-time residents come in for intro offers and neither of them stayed. And it really gutted me. That is just a huge piece of the business that we're missing. And I thought, wow, what am I doing that is wrong? Because one person said, who has a lot of money, mind you, who said, I found a trainer and I can go to her house and work out for $50. Why am I paying you 75 or 80, whatever it is? And I just thought, what did I not explain properly to her? Because now she's going to go sit on balls and play with dumbbells. That's not what we do. And we do so much more than that. And she just didn't get it or didn't hear it. And that's when I decided that I really did need to work with Pete because something
Okay.
was really not going right.
Fascinating. And what did you do? Can you walk us through maybe some of the mindset shifts, some of the tactics, some of the things you did or learned that helped
Yeah.
you to improve on that?
As other people have mentioned, we all now look more professional than we did before. And so Pete was like, you need to up the game, the way that you look. I have a second trainer and he let her join me for all of the sessions, which was so immensely helpful. But the mindset change had to do with the psychology of what we do, which is so important. And although I felt like I did understand to a pretty good extent how to talk to people and how to reflect what their needs were and show them that we could help them, Pete is just a whole nother level in terms of connecting with people and continuously connecting with them every time they come in. It's just, you just have to experience it to understand what it is. The way that he cues people, like he is a psychological master, I think. And we recorded all our sessions, when I looked at them later, I was like, wow, he was using that on us too. It's really good. But he changed everything we did, including the way we set people up on machines, the way that we cue them, our intention with different machines. It's fascinating. And some of these things I said, my brain is melting. I just have to sit with this for a while because I've never heard anything like this. I don't understand this. But our clients really are enjoying it. And the last 6 people we've had come in have stayed. So it's clearly working.
Wow, that's amazing, Lisa. I'm very happy for you. That's great. So you started saying it there in terms of like how things have improved, but I'd love for you to elaborate on how lives may be better now or different and what's improved about the business in addition to what you've already said. If there's anything to elaborate there.
Tensions with our workouts are very different. There are certain machines where we really go to town with people, but I don't want to go into too much because I don't want to reveal the Pete methods particularly, but
you can. Don't worry. It's all about one-on-one tailoring implementation.
Yeah.
Shares.
Yeah. We look at some of the ways our machines, the way that we treat them with people a little bit differently, like our low back machine. For a lot of people, that's a scary machine. And so before I was like, okay, you don't want to do that because you have some back issues. I understand. Right? I'm not going to push that. I'm not a back expert. But the way that Pete showed us to use it is in a more physical therapy method. Like, let's just get on this to warm you up. Let's get on this to get circulation flowing. And also maybe to show your back, it can move a little bit. And then maybe it can move a little bit more and not be so afraid. Like I have way more people on that machine than I did before. And I'm not afraid of hurting them anymore. I know safe ways to train people, but still backs are scary to me. Everybody's different and you don't want to, God forbid, you don't want to make anybody worse. So that's just one example of being able to use a machine that I have that I really wasn't utilizing properly.
Yeah, amazing. I love that. Anything else? Yeah.
I just think I have more confidence. I think that's partly why our intro offers are being more effective, is that we really have a confidence when we go in and we connect with people in a way we didn't before. He has a whole method for when you bring people in for the intro. And he had us stop doing our 2 sessions for $50 intro. Now it's a free intro. It's once you come in, and he has a whole method for bringing them in and how you go about talking to them and getting their information, completely different than what we did before and much more effective. I think people feel more taken care of in the way that we're doing it, as opposed to more of a clinical thing. And hey, this is what we do and this is our method. It's just we don't do that anymore.
Great. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Lisa. Really appreciate it. I'm so glad you got good results.
Me too. I'm excited.